Hi, thanks for tuning in to the Clapper Report. I'm Aaron Clapper with Shorewood Realtors. This month we're going to discuss statistics on the first quarter of this year as compared to the first quarter of last year. Before we do that, we're going to jump into the idea of how to evaluate the proper value of your home, and are the online tools actually accurate or inaccurate in making that determination. So a lot of people look at sites like Zillow to get their estimate, Trulia, and a whole host of internet websites to determine what is the true value of their home. Are they accurate? Well, let's look at that. Yesterday, I was on an appointment sitting with a seller, and we were looking at a comparative market analysis. In that analysis, we looked at 5 comparable properties that have sold in the past 3 months. Now, of those comparable properties that have actually sold, we pulled up and looked at the Zillow estimate of valuation. What we found was that in one of the properties, Zillow had estimated the price to be 26% more than the actual sales price of the property. In another one of the properties in the analysis, Zillow estimated the price to be 31% less than the actual sales price of that property. So what we found was almost a 50% swing in values just in looking at 5 properties, where it really indicated to us that there was a very, very inaccurate ability for Zillow in this case to come up with an accurate price for the property. Now, why is that? Well, if you're in an area where you're buying a tract home and it's in a tract that has maybe 1,000 homes that were built at the same time, or 500 homes that are built at the same time, you know that the builder's the same, the quality of construction's the same, the area is the same, the view is the same, the amenities are the same. You can look at price per square foot and you can really use one of these online valuation tools very accurately. Here in the South Bay, though, things are a little different. We have properties built in the 50s, in the 60s, in the 80s, brand new construction. So in looking at all these specific things that contribute to ups and downs in pricing, it's one reason why these online valuation tools really aren't accurate here in this area. So how do you get an accurate value? For one, you hire a professional, and you can either have a real estate agent or an appraiser come out. Obviously, you're going to pay for an appraiser to do that evaluation. If you're going to choose a real estate agent to come out, make sure it's somebody that participates at a high level in the market and really understands how to evaluate properties. So the market stats we're going to discuss this month are the first quarter of this year directly compared to the first quarter of last year. What has happened? Are there more or less active homes for sale? Are there more or less sales that are happening? What we're going to look at is January 15th to March 15th for 2015 as opposed to 2014. So to simplify the process so we don't confuse you too much, is we're going to look at the beach communities as one, Torrance, and the PV Peninsula. So in the beach cities, what we've seen quarter 1 from this year as opposed to quarter 1 from 2014 is there are 13% more active properties for sale. Now there's 20% more sales in the area. What does that mean? Less active inventory, more sales. That's a strong market. In Torrance, we're seeing 17% more active homes for sale and 6% more sales that are taking place. More homes on the market, more sales, a very stable market. And in the PV Peninsula, we're seeing 4% more actives for sale and 28% more sales. So there's only a few more actives for sale, but there's a lot more sales taking place. Again, a really, really strong market. So what does this all mean? Generally speaking, we're kind of discussing the same thing almost every month, which is the market is really, really strong right now. If you're thinking about selling your property, it's probably a really good time to do it. If you're thinking about buying a property, again, I believe it's still a really good time to do it because it's a solid place to invest your money. Now, that being said, in doing this, in buying and in selling, as we discussed earlier in this message, consult a professional. Don't just look online. Even if it's just to get a pulse on where market values are, the best way to do it is talk to a professional that's involved and participates at a high level in the market every single day. So in closing, feel free to contact me anytime. My name is Aaron Clapper with Shorewood Realtors. Thanks so much for tuning into the Clapper Report this month. I can be reached at 310-546-9800, or you can send me an email at aaron@clappergroup.com. Thanks so much. Have a great day.